Good morning, all of you. Welcome to in-house training of Jharkhand Public School. Today's training will be taken by Rajdeep sir, who will be speaking on the topic embracing multilingualism in classroom. So I welcome Rajdeep sir to take the session.
Thank you, Mukesh sir. Good morning, all of you. Today we are gathered here to take our training session. I am your trainer and I am giving to a training on the topic of the embracing multilingualism in classrooms. Today we are living in a country where many types of languages are spoken. Many speaks Hindi, many speaks English, many speaks Urdu, many speaks Tamil, Telugu, etc. मल्टीलिंगुअलिज्म बहुभाषी एक से अधिक भाषाओं को बोलना समझना मल्टीलिंगुअलिज्म कहलाता है। एक ऐसे व्यक्ति जो एक से अधिक भाषा को बोल सकता है, समझ सकता है, वो मल्टीलिंगुअल कहलाता है। ठीक है। इन दिस प्रेजेंट वर्ल्ड देयर आर अराउंड 6000 लैंग्वेज grouped under various language families spoken in 200 countries. The existence of all these languages side by side resulted in multilingualism. First, in today's session, I will discuss following above topic. First, meaning and definition of multilingualism. Second, advantage of multilingualism. And third, stage of multilingualism education program. Fourth, role of teacher in multilingualism classroom. Role of student in multilingual classroom. Need to promote multilingualism. Recommendation for multilingual education and multilingualism in India, and at last I will discuss about conclusion. First, the meaning of multilingualism. Multilingualism can be defined as an occurrence regarding an individual speaker who uses two or more languages, a community or a speaker where two or more languages are used, or between speakers of two languages. मल्टीलिंगुअलिज्म एक ऐसा है जहाँ पर स्पीकर जो वक्ता है जो एक से अधिक भाषा को बोलते हैं, समझते हैं। मल्टीलिंगुअलिज्म बेसिकली अराइज ड्यू टू द नीड ऑफ कम्युनिकेट बिटवीन अ स्पीकर ऑफ टू लैंग्वेज एंड अक्रॉस speech communities. Multilingualism is not a recent phenomena. It was prevalent in ancient times also. This need further resulted in lingua franca paradigms phenomena like code switching. These are the product of multilingualism. The history of multilingualism. The first recorded use of the word multilingualism originated in English language in the 18th as a combination of multi and lingual participate to language with the word existence in the Middle Ages. The phenomenon, however, is all as different languages themselves. Advantage of multilingualism. Advantages of multilingualism. Multilingualism has various type of advantages. First, accessibility to the knowledge to other culture. That means if you know culture of other countries, other state, other religion, then you can get a better opportunity. Next, communication between different linguistic and culture group become earlier. If you know a different type of language, if you know more than one language, then you can communicate between different linguistic and culture group. It will be easier for you to communicate to other person. Third, high cognitive development of a child. A child who know more than one language, his cognitive development will be high. And fourth, broader world view. A person who can speak more than one language can live anywhere in the world. He can survive all over the world. If you know more than one language, if you know different language of different countries, then you can survive in that countries. Multilingual speaker outnumber monolingual speaker in the world's population, owning the case of access to information facilitated by the internet. Individual exposure to multiple languages is becoming increasingly frequent, thereby promoting our need to acquire additional language. Next is stages of multilingual education program. There are various type of stages in multilingual education program. Only the important stage are fourth. First one is stage 1. First, learning takes place entirely in the child's home language. At first I can say that the children who learn from their mother language, mother tongue, the child who the infant who born, who at first learn from their homes in their mother language. So I can say that the learning takes place entirely in the child's home's language. Second one is building fluency in mother tongue, introduction of oral fluency in second language. A child can develop mother tongue language if you talk to him, any person, any child, any student with their mother language, then that person can interact with you very clearly. Stage 3, building oral fluency in second language, introduction of the literacy in second language. 4th, using both first language and second language for lifelong learning. Here stage 4, using both first language and the second language for lifelong learning. If you know your mother language and as well as you know your culture language, local language, then you can survive lifelong. Multilingualism education in this approach emphasizes first language first in the child, taking the socio-culture curriculum in the classroom culture and then bridge to a second language. The unique thing in this approach is to involve the community in creating their own curriculum and minimize the theoretical harmony, thereby creating a new set of people who believe in the ethics of creating and sharing knowledge for the society than to limit it to the theoretician. Several recent studies have no convincing so that There is a highly positive relationship between bilingual cognitive flexibility and scholastic achievement. Bilingual children not only have control over several different languages but also academically more creative and social more tolerant. The wide range of full linguistic repertoire that they control equips them to negotiate different social situations more efficiently. There is also evidence to show that bilingual children excel in diverse thinking. Receptive bilingual are those who can understand a second language but who cannot speak it or whose ability to speak it are inhibited by psychological barriers. Bilingual recipients, दो स्टूडेंट वे बाइलिंगुअल वे हो गया है जो तो सेकेंड भाषा समझ सकते हैं बल्कि वो द्वितीय भाषा को बोल नहीं सकते ना ही उन्हें वो लिख सकते हैं, ओनली वो बस द्वितीय भाषा को समझ सकते हैं. Order to equation in sequence of bilingual learner receive literacy instruction in their native language until they acquire a threshold literacy profess. Some researchers use as 3 as the age when a child has basic communicative competence in their first language. Children may go through a process of sequential equation if they migrate at young age to the country where a different language is spoken, or if the child exclusively speaks his or her heritage language at home until he immerses in a school setting where instruction is often to different language. हम लोग देखते हैं क्या है कि बच्चे ऐसे होते हैं कि मान के चलिए अभी वो कहीं दूसरे स्टेट में रह रहे हैं, फिर वो बाद में जब बड़े होते हैं कोई दूसरे स्टेट में चले जाते हैं तो वहाँ उनका लैंग्वेज बदल जाता है. फर्स्ट में क्या होता है कि जहाँ वो रहते हैं जिस घर में रहते हैं उनका वो मदर टंग लैंग्वेज रहता है. अब वही बच्चा अगर स्कूल में पढ़ने जाता है तो वहाँ पे उन्हें स्कूल एकेडमिक लैंग्वेज सिखाया जाता है, तो ये से क्या होता है बच्चे में ज़्यादा ग्रोथ हो पाता है, डेवलपमेंट होता है. Cognitive ability. People who use more than one language have been reported to be more adept at language learning compared to monolingual. Individuals who are highly proficient in 2 or more languages have been reported to have enhanced executive functions such as inhibitory control or cognitive flexibility, or even have reduced risk for dementia. More recently, however, this claim has come under strong criticism with repeated failure to replicate. One possible reason for this discrepancy is that bilingual is rich and diverse. Bilingual can take different form according to the context and geographical location in which it is studied. Yet many prior studies don't reliable quantities samples of bilingual under investigation. An emerging perspective is that studies on bilingual and multilingual cognitive ability need to account for validated and granular quantification of language experience in order to identify boundary condition of possible cognitive effect. Next, auditory ability. Bilingual and multilingual individuals are shown to have superior auditory processing ability compared to monolingual individuals. Several investigations have compared auditory processing ability of monolingual and bilingual individuals using techniques such as a gap dictation, temporal ordering, pitches, pattern recognition, etc. In general, result of studies have reported superior performance among bilingual and multilingual individual. Further, among bilingual individual, the level of proficiency in the second language was also reported to have an influence on the auditory processing ability. जो लोग बाइलिंगुअल होते हैं, जो एक से ज़्यादा भाषा बोलते हैं, जो बहुभाषी होते हैं और जो एक भाषी होते हैं, उनके कंपैरिजन में बहुभाषी लोग ज़्यादा सुपीरियर होते हैं. Role of teacher in multilingual classroom. The role of teacher in multilingual classroom is essential. The teacher has to be multilingual too. Be able to explain and translate where the student don't understand with a few simple words. Our teacher should be must multilingual. अगर मान के चलिए एक शिक्षक जो है जो बहुभाषी है, अगर कोई बच्चे एक भाषा में समझ नहीं पा रहे हैं तो उन्हें हम दूसरे भाषा में, दूसरे लैंग्वेज में बच्चे को हम उस चीज़ को समझा सकते हैं. सेकेंड वन, मस्ट बी अ गुड कम्युनिकेटर. इन ऑर्डर टू एक्सप्लेन and guide the student that they could trust him or must know how to arrive straight to the point in order to be clear and precise. The teacher must be good communicator. That means शिक्षक को हमेशा बच्चों के साथ और जो जहाँ वो वर्ग में कक्षा में पढ़ा रहे हैं वहाँ उन बच्चों के साथ बढ़िया से कम्युनिकेट करना चाहिए. उनके साथ जो कम्युनिकेशन हो वो बेटर हो, ताकि वो जो कम्युनिकेशन हो वो बाइलिंगुअल हो, बहुभाषीय हो. मस्ट बी अ गुड मीडिएटर. Must know the culture of different countries and specific to their language in order to not create problem but resolve them. A teacher must be good mediator. That means एक शिक्षक को दो भाषाओं के बीच में एक माध्यम का काम करना चाहिए. मान के चलिए एक बच्चे जो है अगर वो कोई भाषा को नहीं समझ पा रहे हैं, जैसे मान के चलिए एक शिक्षक है जो इंग्लिश पढ़ा रहे हैं लेकिन जो बच्चे हैं वो इंग्लिश को नहीं समझ पा रहे, तब वह जो शिक्षक है वो बच्चे को उसको अपने दूसरे भाषा में, हिंदी भाषा में समझा सकते हैं, या फिर कोई उसका मदर टंग है उस लैंग्वेज में उस बच्चे को समझा सकते हैं, उनका कंसेप्ट को क्लियर कर सकते हैं. बी अ गुड साइकोलॉजिस्ट. मस्ट अंडरस्टैंड एट फर्स्ट साइट इफ द स्टूडेंट फॉलो हिम और हर. टीचर शुड बी अ साइकोलॉजिस्ट. दैट मीन्स teacher should know that a student understand their teaching, a student understand their language. Fifth, be a good cooperator. Make all students cooperative to improve a skill in a student. Teacher should be a good cooperative. Teacher should always help their student to improve their language, improve their skills, improve their studies. Next one is characteristics of multilingual classroom. A multilingual person is someone who can communicate in more than one language, who can communicate in more than one language actively through speaking, writing or singing. Multilingual people can speak any language they write in but cannot necessarily write in any language they speak. There is first diversity of language. अलग अलग भाषाएं हो सकती है भाषाएं में भिन्नता हो सकता है। कोई बच्चे तमिल भाषा समझते हैं, कोई तेलुगु समझते हैं, कोई उर्दू समझते हैं, कोई हिंदी समझते हैं, कोई मराठी समझते हैं। अलग अलग कल्चर, अलग अलग संस्कृति में रहने वाले लोग हैं, वो अलग अलग भिन्न भिन्न भाषा को समझते हैं। इसलिए भाषा में, लैंग्वेज में डाइवर्सिटी हो सकता है, भिन्नता हो सकता है। ये भिन्नता को हम लोग ऐसे कह सकते हैं कि सिंपली हम लोग लैंग्वेज में गुड मॉर्निंग नमस्कार करते हैं तो हिंदी में उसी को बोलेंगे नमस्ते, पंजाबी में सत श्री अकाल, बांग्ला में नमस्कार, कश्मीरी में आदाब, मगही में प्रणाम, मराठी में नमस्कार, तमिल में वनकमा और तेलुगु में नमस्कारम। ये डाइवर्सिटी ऑफ लैंग्वेज है। नेक्स्ट वन इज फ्री अपॉर्चुनिटी टू इंक्रीजिंग ऑफ ग्लोबल सिटीजनशिप। Multilingualism give you a great opportunity to be a global citizenship. If you know more than one language, then you can survive globally. Create the feeling of global citizenship. If you know more than one language, if you are multilingual, then you feel and do look like a global citizenship. A multilingual person is generally referred to as a polyglot, a term that may also refer to people who learn multiple languages as a hobby. Multilingual speakers have acquired and maintained at least one language during childhood, the so-called first language. The first language, something also referred to as a mother tongue, is acquired without formal education by mechanisms heavily disputed. Children acquiring two languages in this way are called simultaneously bilingual. Even in the case of simultaneous bilingual, one language usually dominates over the other. Learning process is complex and time consuming. It means if you want to learn more than one language, then it may be complex and it take more time. Whenever we want to learn more than one language, then you should to give more time to learn many languages. In linguistics, first language acquisition is closely related to the concept of the first language. First language means a native speaker. According to a view widely held by linguistics, a native speaker of a given language has in some respect a level of a skill which a second or subsequent language learner cannot easily understand. As student, next point is growth of knowledge and liberal attitudes of students. A student who is multilingual, it helps him to get knowledge and increase their attitude. Need of promote multilingualism. In today's global environment, there is a great need of multilingualism. It will help in. Today we are living in an era where multilingualism help you to grow your development. It will help in you personal growth. Multilingualism can help you to growth in your personal can help you to growth in personal growth. That means if you know more than one language, then you can feel better, and you can communicate with more than one people in different countries. Communicate for business. A multilingual person can communicate for business to other person. सपोज दैट एक व्यापारी है जो अलग अलग भाषाएं को जानता है, तो वो अपने वस्तु को बेचने के लिए, अपने प्रोडक्ट को बेचने के लिए वहाँ के जो नेटिव लैंग्वेज है, जो लोकल लैंग्वेज है, उस भाषा में वो बात करके अपने प्रोडक्ट को वो बेच सकता है. इससे क्या होगा? कम्युनिकेट फॉर बिजनेस, मतलब वो बिजनेस को उनके लोकल लैंग्वेज में बात करके अपने बिजनेस को बढ़ावा कर सकता है. जॉब मोबिलिटी. आप multilingualism can help you in a job mobility. If you mobilize for a greater opportunity, then a multiple language can help you to achieve your goal. A study abroad. A student who want to study in abroad, he can learn there very easily if he know multiple language, if he know the language of that country. Increase in vocabulary and speech. Multilingualism is need to promote your vocabulary and speech. अगर आप बहुभाषी हैं तो आपको सबसे पहले क्या करना पड़ेगा? अपने वोकैबुलरी को, अपने शब्दकोश को, अपने भाषाओं को बढ़ाना पड़ेगा. अगर आप दूसरे भाषा सीखना चाहते हैं तो अपने वोकैबुलरी, अपने शब्दकोश को आपको मजबूत करना पड़ेगा. टॉलरेंस एंड रिस्पेक्ट टुवर्ड अदर कल्चर. इफ यू वांट टू बी मल्टीलिंगुअल, देन यू शुड टू रिस्पेक्ट अदर कल्चर एंड टॉलरेंस. नेक्स्ट वन इज अ रिकमेंडेशन ऑफ मल्टीलिंगुअलिज्म एजुकेशन. Pre-service and in-service program for teacher. Pre-service and in-service program for teachers must sensitize them to the nature, structure and function of language, the process of language acquisition in children, language change, emergent and early literacy, and equip them up with strategy that can help build on the resource of a multilingual classroom. Next one is researchers in the area of language learning. Researcher in the area of language learning and language teaching method must be supported and promoted by higher learning institution in the country. Next one is 4 languages which are oral in nature. For language which are oral in nature, they must be written down in a script form so that the children of those community have access to their culture and learn in their own language till they become proficient in state regional language. मल्टीलिंगुअलिज्म का रिकमेंडेशन ये होता है कि जो छात्र है, जो बच्चे हैं, अगर वो बच्चे अपने लैंग्वेज में, अपने मदर टंग में अगर वो बात कर रहे हैं, अगर वो सीख रहे हैं, अपने कल्चर के भाषा में वो सीख रहे हैं, तो उसे प्रमोट करना चाहिए. इससे क्या होगा कि वो बच्चा अपने लैंग्वेज में, अपने मदर टंग में, मातृभाषा में वो बहुत जल्द ही वो सीख पाएगा. नेक्स्ट वन इज पब्लिशर्स मस्ट बी इनकरेजिंग. Publisher must be encouraging and supported to publish print material in lesser known minority and regional और tribal language. Publisher जो है, जो प्रकाशित करने वाले जो हैं, उन्हें क्या करना चाहिए कि जो कंटेंट है, जो बुक है, जो भाषा है, जो उन्हें उनके ट्राइबल के लैंग्वेज में होना चाहिए, उनके रीजनल लैंग्वेज में होना चाहिए, या फिर जो माइनॉरिटी है वो माइनॉरिटी के लैंग्वेज में होना चाहिए, ताकि जो लोग हैं वो ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा समझ सके नेक्स्ट पॉइंट इज मल्टीलिंगुअलिज्म इन इंडिया। भारत में बहुभाषी, हम लोग जानते हैं वी आर लिविंग इन अ कंट्री वेयर मोर देन वन लैंग्वेज आर स्पोकन। The language was the basis of the recognition of the state of India after independence, and the demand for the further recognition of new state on this basis has been conducted from time to time. Modern India, as per the 1961 count, has more than 1652 mother tongues generally belonging to 5 different language families. Apart from them, 52% of mother tongues were considered unclassified at that time. जब वो ये मॉडर्न इंडिया की बात करते हैं, आधुनिक भारत की बात करते हैं, तो 1961 ईस्वी में हमारे भारत में 1652 मातृभाषाएं थीं जो अलग अलग 5 भाषा के परिवार से थे, जिसमें से 52% जो भाषाएं थे उन्हें अनक्लासिफाइड कर दिया गया था। इन स्पाइट ऑफ द इनफॉर्मेशन डाइवर्सिटी, सेवरल linguistic and culture elements bind India into one linguistic and socialistic area. Multilinguistic education typically refer to first language, first education, that is a schooling